Hello and welcome, I'm Marat28 and this is SHADOWCRAFT episode number 31. So I've not been doing, well actually no it's not true, I've actually been doing a lot over the past few days. Most of my work has been being put towards getting ready for some boss fights. I've been getting up a stockpile of potions I've been brewing, I have been working on my enchantment stuff, and I've actually found a rather nasty bug with SHADOWCRAFT. If you have the right mod, you can actually repair these enchanted plates, effectively getting infinite uses out of them. I know that Ars Magica has a way, and I believe either SHADOWCRAFT or one of its add-on mods does as well. Get back on there, please. I hate getting ink on here. There we go. So, among this, I also enchanted up a bunch of armor and stuff, including some tools. I have a Fortune 3 Efficiency 4 diamond pick, as well as a Silk Touch Efficiency 4. I gave Unbreaking 3 to the Dagger of Sacrifice. I made myself a new bow, and where is it? Oh yeah, I enchanted the Bound Blade here, though I gotta be honest, I don't think those enchants actually do anything to it. That said, I still thought it was neat. So the Bound Blade is Death, and the one that I used to slaughter at the Blood Altar is Taxes. Figured it was appropriate. I was going to name something to go with the bow, it's Glory, but I couldn't think of anything interesting. Anyway, so today is going to be a fairly short and simple episode. I would like to get some bound armor from Blood Magic. I finally have everything ready to go. I've been working on this over the weekend. Because I gotta tell you, it's not exciting standing at that altar just filling these things all the time. So what we're going to do, we're going to head over to the altar area and do it over there, since it's probably the safest area and it's not cooped up inside the tower. Yeah, I could have gone the second floor. Alright, so we're just going to get started right over... here's good. Something I do need to do, though, I actually need to craft up the actual Soul Forge. And I think I have these reversed. Yeah, it's like that. There we go, Soul Armor Forge. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off simple. See, this just gets put down just like the layout that you would do for a regular crafting grid of armor, so this should be the layout for a chest plate. And I'm actually going to be adding some sigils to these things, as well as some Master Blood Orbs. And something that's really neat thanks to the way that this mod works, even though I'm making this right now, if I ever need any of the resources back, the only thing I have to do is make a ritual of unbinding, throw the armor in, and then I'll get the pieces back. Well, I'll get most of the pieces back anyway, I believe. So what we're going to do, I have a few sigils here that I want to put on. We have Air Sigil, that's not one of them, Sigil of Magnetism, the Lava Sigil, and Sigil of Haste. It doesn't particularly matter which one I put these in because I'm going to be wearing this as a set anyway. Though, since this is the chest and this is the best, we're going to go ahead and put the fire protection on it. So I believe I just go ahead and well, I don't know if order matters. Okay, so we put in the sigil, a weak blood shard, which is needed for the ability to put one in, and a master blood orb, which means that it shouldn't cost anything. And then if I go ahead and put the Soul Armor Forge at the top here, and I think it's right click. There we go. Item in slot 0, Lava Sigil, Weak Blood Shard, Master Blood Orb. It's a very lovely red color. See, the only thing that's going to be slightly annoying is that it permanently has the... Oop, wrong button. It permanently has the potion effect. I kind of wish it didn't. However, I'm not going to complain about being resistant or immune to fire. Not too much anyway. I don't know if I actually need Silk Touch for that, but we're going to go ahead and use it. Alright, so next up we got pants. You have to shift right click, I think, to put these down. I believe it is in the center here for the pants. Okay, we're going to put the magnetism on the pants. Not making a commentary, it's just where we're putting it. Actually, let's get rid of that first. I don't want to accidentally click that. So, magnetism, shard, and orb. The reason I'm using the Master Blood Orbs is that as long as I use those or better, I don't actually have to pay for the effects that are going, only the use of the armor itself, which is fairly nice. So what these things will do, if I go ahead and, let's see, if I take some toast over here, if I go to throw this away, it should zap back over to me. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the only thing we got left, we got to do some boots and we got to do a helmet. No more monocle for me. So sad. Alright, let's pick that up. The helmet's actually fairly easy, it's just the shaped like this. Alright, so for this one, let's go ahead and put the sigil of haste. That is not where that's supposed to go. Okay. And right click. This is a really loud mod. Oh, I like the speed already. Oh, except I can jump high enough to hurt myself. We're going to be taking care of that though with the next piece of armor. Okay, so we just need to do boots. Whoop. I forgot about the step assist. Alright, I think it goes on the bottom for the boots. Oh, why'd I do that again? Alright, so air, blood shard, blood orb, forge, and right click. Okay, and this should actually negate fall damage. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Okay, this might be bad for recording, but this is actually pretty fun. Zoom! How can you not like being able to run around and jump like this? It's so freaking crazy. Can I jump over the door? Yes! Okay, this is pretty fun. There's also one or two other things I wanted to try while I had the opportunity to. And they're involving runes and rituals and stuff. I believe I have everything here that I need. I just want to see what some of these things do. I think I need the dusk and the air is the ones that I want. And we're just going to go ahead and do it, let's do it going this way. So what I believe I want to do is put some sigils in the ground like so. I might need to actually look up the pattern on this because I'm honestly not too sure of the exact shape. However, if I can't find it really quickly, we're just going to go ahead and wing it and hope that I don't mess up too horribly. I think there's 3 of these. I'm actually kind of curious as to how far this will go and if you could actually chain them, because I think that'd be pretty awesome. Alright, so I think this is dusk here, and the rest of these are air. And then I think the master goes right here. Yeah, that looks about right. Sorry about that. Alright, so right click, That's awesome. Oh, I'm starving though. That could be a problem. So does that go off every time or just... Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty neat. If you had the good enough setup for these things, you could actually time these and space them out so that you just run along a chain. That would actually be pretty freaking awesome. Oh, I'm walking into a fence. Alright, there are one or two other ones that I wanted to give a quick try. I think I might need to make the armor inhibitor thing. Do I have it in there? No, so let's go ahead and repair this real quick. It shouldn't take too terribly long. It's only got to go through about 5 ticks. Well, 5 things of damage, not ticks. There we go. And we'll do this one right over here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and we'll put this here temporarily. We gotta move it though. And we also have to go steal that, Oh, I don't want to do that. We have to steal this, Does it go off on the Dusk Rune, or does it go off on the Ritual Stone? Oh boy. I'm being beaten by an inanimate object. This is probably a sign that I should cut this pretty soon. Alright, so let's come from the side. Yes, we're good. Side, side, side. And let's just break that. That should stop the... It's still going. What the heck? Alright, so we'll put this down here. We'll break that. Now, I believe these are all air. Alright, so this should work. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. This would be an actual neat way to do like a launch post if you wanted to use your glider from open blocks for transportation. Create a little area, you just get up here and you get instantly at level. And just float. You know, I shouldn't be just doing this all the time without checking so much as in my network. I mean, that's not taking a lot. That's no issue doing that. I think this was more of a drain. Anyway, I'm actually going to go ahead and cut this short today. Like I said, this is going to be a small episode. I've got plenty more work that I need to do to get ready for the boss fights I want to do. I actually managed to have a successful trip to the Nether, believe it or not. And I got myself a... Oh, no, get out of there. Get out, get out. I got a Wither Skeleton, though it was a giant Wither Skeleton, so I don't know if it drops a head or not. We're going to find out, but before I can do that, I need to basically redo most of my piping down in that spawn chamber. I'm going to be replacing a lot of that stuff using extra utilities instead of the existing wiring and stuff that's down there, and that's going to be quite a bit of a task. And I'm honestly not even sure if I can actually filter liquids using that stuff, but it's worth a try. Anyway, I want to go ahead and thank you for watching this rather short episode of SHADOWCRAFT. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a message below. And as always, have a good day. I can see my house, because it's right next to me.